Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the military officers in this country have been enjoying food subsidy. Actually, it is lunch subsidy program. This is a program that has been there for many years. To an extent, it became a tradition that at least you will enjoy this program. And then, with this means the Kenya Army, that is Kenya Air Force, Navy, and of course KDF. Is it land? All of them, they have been enjoying this program. But surprisingly, under William Samoei Ruto, there is a letter, a memo signed by Major General Mohammed Nur Hassan on 17th of January 2025, indicating that on 1st of July this year, this program is going to be scrapped. And going forward from July, the KDF officers will be introduced to a program that they're referring to as pay as you eat. That means you will have to pay. So they are preparing a way, maybe using M-Pesa to pay, or you can just eat, but they will cut from your salary. No more subsidy for the KDF. That's now the position that the government is taking going forward. And of course, this memo was represented to the recommendation. Sorry, the recommendation was represented to the Service Commandant Committee meeting that brings together all these forces, Navy, Army, KDF, and that. This is what they were able to share in the memo. Reference A directed the transition from the existing exchequer-funded lunch program to the pay-as-you-eat system necessitated by the inefficiency and ineffectiveness of the former system. The system is to be deployed not later than March 31st, 2025 to facilitate mail booking and payment issuance, accountability, and efficiency. Note that the pay system is scheduled to be operational on July 1st, 2025. The decision to transition from exchequer-funded lunch program for service member to pay as you eat has been necessitated by the need to streamline budgetary allocation efficiency in use of government resources. Remember, they have been spending close to 2 to 3 billion Kenyan shillings for this program. But there is a Kenyan here sharing his views about the effect of removing subsidy food. 5 practical reasons why the remove of subsidy food could spark a military rebellion against the Kenya Kwanza regime. Listen to him shortly.
Removing subsidized food for the Kenya Defense Forces could spark a military rebellion against the Kenya Kwanza regime. Here are 5 factual and practical reasons why. 1. Demoralization of troops. Subsidized food is a key component of military welfare, ensuring soldiers and their families have basic needs met. Removing this benefit could severely demoralize the troops, leading to dissatisfaction and resentment against the government. A disgruntled military is a recipe for instability. 2. Erosion of trust in leadership. Soldiers are expected to make sacrifices for the nation, including putting their lives on the line. If the government cannot uphold its end of the bargain by ensuring their welfare, it erodes trust and loyalty, making rebellion more likely. 3. Undermining operational readiness. The removal of subsidies forces soldiers to redirect their limited income to cover rising food costs, potentially distracting them from their duties. Financial stress among troops could lead to reduced morale and efficiency, creating a fertile ground for unrest within the ranks. 4. Perception of neglect and disrespect. Subsidized food is often seen as a form of respect and recognition for the military's service. Taking it away may be viewed as a sign of government indifference to the sacrifices of soldiers, fostering anger and fueling rebellion sentiments. 5. Historical precedent for military unrest. Around the world, neglecting military welfare has often been a trigger for mutinies or coups. Soldiers are an organized and disciplined group capable of mobilizing quickly. The removal of basic benefits like subsidized food could spark and ignite discontent and rebellion against the regime. Governments must handle military welfare carefully, as an unhappy military can quickly turn into a political threat.
Now, before we conclude our discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Now, this guy really captured it correctly. I have nothing to add on what he has said. He has talked about demoralization of the troop because food is a basic need. These people need just to have enough time, to think about the other things as far as safeguarding the boundaries of this country is concerned. I looked at this, then I compared on how police officers are operating in this country. Police have a way of surviving, and all governments in this country have given it a blind eye. Every time they will assume like nothing is going on. But we know police make a lot of money through bribery in very many ways. So they have a way of getting money. Does a KDF officer have a way of getting money? If not for a few who will be deployed outside, and in fact it's at danger times. For example, the troops in Somalia, the troops in DRC, kule kwenye wale wamechoma embassy jana, wale wameenda Haiti. At least for them, ukirudi huku nyumbani, unarudi kama umepangwa. But these guys are at the camp there. Do they have any other means of gaining anything? Polisi wako na njia ya mulungula, pita kwa barabara, hawa traffic kwanza, hawa notorious sana. They have a way of surviving. But with this, definitely, I know the discipline forces will not welcome this decision with two hands. Hii ni sawa na kutoa mtu tu nyama kwa mdomo. They will not welcome this. And therefore, a kind of rebellion is not something to assume it can be there. The issue of mistrust, he has talked about it. The military should trust the government, and the government should trust the military. But when you try such things, it means you are undermining them. He has talked about operation readiness. They should always be ready for any operation to safeguard this country. So Ruto is one man who is going for everyone's pay slip. No one has been left out. And by the way, these KDF officers do not vote. They don't have a privilege to vote for any government, actually. So imagine even with their IDs, they cannot voice their position through the ballot. Then you subject them to this kind of treatment. So Ruto is raiding everyone's payslip. Hata wale wako in informal sector ako hapo. Ameenda paka kwa military. The people whom we have trusted, our security with. So tell me, if he goes for such discipline force, ni nani hata endea? But how safe is he with his leadership? Just imagine such a thing. Then you are in a volatile situation like when Gen Zs, made it to the street. Then you are deploying KDF to come and rescue, to neutralize the situation. Tell me how they will do it. They can silently support this other team so that they will find a reason to tell you, please, Kenyans have rejected you, go home. So you are compromising them. But that is it. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.